Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net at the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Shaun and my call sign is KE0MAD. While this net is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anybody have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, hearing none. Our goal with the Simplex Net is to reach out as far into the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations in radio-to-radio contact without the use of a repeater. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS Simplex Net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting's at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. and eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting will not be at the Happy House. Hopefully I'm right about this. It's going to be at the Apple Butter Making Days on Saturday, October 14th. Bob or somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. All right, no corrections. I'm going to say it's probably right. This net is now being streamed live on the 5.9 Radio YouTube channel. And if you want to see how you sound or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. So I will begin tonight's net with Mobile and Short Time, and I'm also going to try and get Siri also in as one of the short time. So Mobile and Short Time stations, please call now.
KE0MAD announcements.
KF0NNY, short time.
KF0LCX.
All right, we'll stop right there. Bob says he has an announcement, so we'll get Bob's announcement real quick, then we'll go down that short list. Go ahead, Bob.
Kilo Alpha Zero Romeo Mike. You can check me in there too, Shaun. Saturday morning, I'll be going over and setting up at 7 o'clock while you guys are going to breakfast there and get things squared away. N0 UDS and I are putting labels on water bottles right now. And Shaun, what we're doing is wrapping package tape around them to keep them from falling apart. So we got about 7 or 8 more to go. So looking forward to everybody there Saturday morning at after breakfast. You guys probably get there about 8 o'clock. They close down at 5 o'clock in the evening, so by 6 o'clock we'll be packed up there before dark there a long time, and I won't have to worry about it. But they look for a whole bunch there. Zach may check in tonight. He's up there at the scene right now, so he might check in here a little bit. But looking forward to having all you guys and gals show up, and also bring your chair, because if you don't bring a chair, you're going to have to sit on your thumb and lean back on your finger. So, if you ever heard that old saying before. Anyway, that's about it, Shaun. KA0RM 46 Aurora.
Now, are you talking about you're going to be setting up there for the Steamer-Rama, or were you talking about the Apple Butter Making Days? Because it sounds like you combined two events together. No,
Saturday morning. That's Steamer-Rama. I'll be there at 7 o'clock myself, while the rest of you guys, I think, are going to breakfast over there in Mount Vernon, I think. But, yeah, the Steamer-Rama. And like I said, I talked to Zach earlier on the phone, and he may check in tonight, too, there. So, and like I said, I think that vertical will work great there, Shaun, for what we're going to do. KA0RM.
All right, yeah. Actually, no, what we were talking about with going to Mount Vernon was going to the Apple Butter Making Days, eating breakfast, not this weekend.
Oh, okay, all right. Am I wrong? Anyway, probably end up eating breakfast there at Mount Vernon anyway. Could be a long time ago. I'm on that and then back. KE0M, back to work. Labeling water bottles.
All right, I got you checked in, checked out. 5-9, sounding good. We're 2x2. All right, KF0NNY is first on that the short time list. Sorry about that. Go ahead there, Justin. 5-9 over here in Aurora.
Yeah, hey, KF0NNY here. I just wanted to check in. I'm in the middle of the dinner, so I don't want to be taking too much time away from that, but I did want to get my name on the list and get checked in. I also want to say appreciate the info earlier on how to I tried to get on the D-Star link thing, but I apparently had set it up wrong, so I'm going to go back and get it set up and hopefully make it in next week for the Rollover Peters net. Anyway, that's all I've got for the net. I won't see you guys at Steam-O-Rama. I'll be out at Starvey Creek, but I'll definitely be at Apple Butter Making Days, so I'll see you guys then.
All right, Justin, thanks for checking in. Enjoy the dinner there. 7-3, this is KE0MAD, and next on the list is KF0LZX, Greg and Monette.
Good evening, Shaun, everybody. KF0LZX, Greg out of Monette. I'm just in my mobile, since that's about the best 2-meter I got, so I'm just checking in and hopping right back out again. So, just getting my name on the list. 73s, back to net control.
All right, Greg. Thanks for checking in there. 5-8, sounding good from the mobile. All right, I'm gonna kick the beam on real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can pick up Siri on the short list here. So let me kick over to the beam. I'm gonna try for Siri. All right, I'm pointed down there towards Cape Fair and all that area down there is KF0NKV. Siri, are you around? KF0NKV, KE0MAD. Okay, nothing heard. Do we have any more short time or mobile stations? Call now.
W0ZAC, Whiskey 0 Zulu Alpha Charlie, short time.
All right, W0ZAC, Zach up there in Mount Vernon. Coming in good tonight, sounding good. How you doing?
Hey, doing good, Shaun. Doing good. Thanks for running the net. I finally made one. Gosh, I've been absent from the Simplex Net for a while. I just always forget it's on until it's too late, but put it in my phone this time, so hopefully I don't miss it again. We're doing okay here. We had a visit this evening from a nice fella named Dan with the Census Bureau. So we sat in the backyard with him for, about half an hour and gave our crime statistics to him, which were none, of course. And now I'm sitting here enjoying a plate of tacos. So I'll say 7-3 and hand it back to you. W0ZAC.
All right, Zach. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, 5-9 plus a little bit over here. Well, enjoy the tacos. I'll take one more call for short time, then I'm going to move on to the list. Do we have any more short time or mobile stations? All right, that station that I just called, try it one more time, please. Is that KF0NQH, is that right?
Yep.
All right, I got you. You're a little staticky. Of course, I can get you a little better on the beam here in a little while, but I'm pointed the wrong way at the moment. But definitely hear you in there. You're a little staticky, but definitely readable. Is that Jared over in Carthage? All right, Jared, I've got you about 2 to 3 S units on signal strength there, and about a 3 on the readability. Anybody else copying Jared over there in Carthage?
WRU. I'm getting him fair about, like you said, he's decent.
All right. Well, Jared, thanks for checking in. Maybe when we swing the beam around here at the end of the list, I'll swing them back around your way and call on you again, just so we got a better copy on you with the beam. Right now we're just on the omnidirectional, so it'll get a little better here in a little bit when I start pointing your direction. All right, 7-3 to you, Jared. If you want to, you can stick around. I'll be calling in a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start on the net logger list with AE0OC. Wes, how are you doing this evening?
Well, Shaun and everyone on the net, doing real well. By the way, Shaun did finally find that rotator. It was right on the set of shelves that we'd all looked at least 3 times, probably more than 3. And it was in a plastic bag, is why I never noticed it. But we found it, and it hopefully will get put up on the tower sometime or another. But got a measurement made so I can know how much wire I need to get for it, and even got a measurement and trying to figure out where I want to hang up the new end fed that I got the other day. It was one of Bob Hummel's antennas from him when he went silent key. So it's a pretty nice one. It's a my antenna's 8010. It's 2 kilowatt plus rating, so it ought to be a dandy antenna for what it is. Let's see. Other than that, there was something really interesting I was going to share. Oh, I know what it was. Been trying to back myself off of the ledge here, but I've been watching these videos about these vintage Electro Voice microphones. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'm really kind of wanting the 664 microphone. They're not that expensive, so that doesn't help matters. And if it's really expensive, I'd back off pretty easily. But it does look like kind of a neat old microphone, though.
Oh, yeah, don't get me started on microphones. Holy moly. Well, they are fun to play with.
Oh, yeah, and I bet some of the guys on here have used an old 664. They were kind of the ham radio and public address microphone of the day. In fact, I'm sure that a lot of us have heard them in the school calling out what was going to be for lunch at the cafeteria. And those that went to schools were big enough, to have a announcement system like that. But that's kind of what they were mainly for, was for school systems and other public address things, and for ham radios.
Yeah, I know just the mic you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen them and I've heard them. Anyway, 5'9" West sounding good. Actually, 5'9", about almost 10 or so there, 5 to 10. So sounding good and plenty of signal there. You got anything else for the net?
Oh, not really. I was just going to throw one last comment that there was a couple of old boys down in Texas that used those microphones for singing. Somebody might have heard of them. They're called ZZ Top.
No. Who are they?
All right, Shaun, 73, and I'll catch you later. AE0OC, back to net control.
Man, not even going to divulge into that one, huh? Yes, I've definitely heard of ZZ Top. All right, Wes, thanks for checking in, and let's see, we'll move on down to KE0DGB, Jim in Springfield.
Hello, everybody, and Shaun. This is KE0DGB, Jimmy in Springfield. What's going on, Shaun? Not much here. Still working on the generator.
Well, you know, Jimmy, at least you're able to stay busy with stuff.
Hey, you gotta find something to do to spend your time with, Shaun.
Yep. You gonna come to the Steam show this weekend?
I might. I'll have to talk to you later. I couldn't hear Bob. I'll have to talk to you later, or Bob, about when it is and everything. Are you going?
Yeah. So we're gonna start setting up between 7 and 7:30 there at the steam show. That's over there in south of Halltown, over there by Meadows Salvage, west of Meadows Salvage. And yeah, give me setting up a 41-foot random wire vertical on a fiberglass pole to try and keep things simple.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've got some housework to do, but like I said, the generator's been taking all my time. I'll probably be there. I'll get in touch with you though. I'll let you, cause like I said, cause they moved the thing. I don't know where it's at anymore, but like I said, you told me. Yeah, that sounds like it's a good time.
Yeah, well, let me know if you're going to be coming. I'll bring that microphone boom arm and all the associated accessories that goes with it.
Sounds good, Shaun. Yeah, I'd like to get that anyway, so that might work out just fine. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, everybody have a good evening and good hearing who I can hear. Like I say, Bob, and that antenna is, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's only 30 foot high. Yours isn't all that high either, so they don't play well together. All right, Jimmy. Thanks for checking in. 5-7 to 5-8, and we'll maybe catch you this weekend. 7-3. Next on the list is KF0KUA. Bob up there in Springfield. How you doing? Ooh, rough copy on you tonight, Bob. I may have to wait for you until I get the beam swung around. It's a real rough copy tonight. All right, yeah, we'll definitely catch you on the go round. All right, KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. Hey, we all heard it. That repeater, the 444 150D star machine, got linked to another machine. Good news. How you doing?
KE0MAD, and the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Yeah, that was good news, Shaun. But we're gonna have to help some people get the radio set right for doing that. Rich, he's got that 9700, so you might have to help him.
Yeah, we'll definitely get as many people as we can helped out to get it the way they need it.
Oh, I agree. That's what I told Rich. So if anybody needs help, they can reach out to me or Shaun. We'll definitely help you guys get everything going good. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net tonight. I'm going to sit here and listen for a few minutes, and then I'm going to jump over and play some Whiskey 6 Romeo for the Smart Club.
Oh yeah, what are you doing? Are you operating?
Yeah, I'm going to operate for the Route 66. Probably operate 20 if it's still going, 20 or 40, one of the two. That's all I got for the net tonight. So thanks for running the net, Shaun. We'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE will be standing by and listening.
KE0RM.
What kind of log you having to keep? Just a general log, signal report?
Yeah, it's just a general log. I'm using my log for Old Men, but I set up a separate database just for Whiskey 6 Romeo. And yeah, it's just a general log. Signal report's the only thing they'll be sending in for the QSO cards from Whiskey 6 Romeo.
Yeah, find out if you guys need anything. I'll rack up a bunch of contacts for you if you guys need it from the house here. All right. Yeah, just let me know. I'll light the sky up for him. All right. Looks like Bob jumped in there for a comment, I'm guessing. Go ahead, Bob.
Jimmy, what do you mean you can't hear me?
I can hear you now, Bob. I can hear you now. You just got to use the right radio and antenna, I guess.
I got on the beam towards you there, 400 watts. You ought to hear me.
Yeah, I'm not having any trouble. Bob.
Okay, hopefully see you Saturday morning. KE0RM. I just had to do that, Shaun.
I understand, Bob. Just flexing a little muscle. Okay.
I knew you'd do that.
Hey, Jimmy, is his 400 watts doing any better than my 80 watts?
No.
40 feet higher.
Omnidirectional, not even on the beam. All right. I'm done with the peeing contest. Okay, into SAW. Steve in Springfield, how are you doing?
Oh, doing all right here. This is N2SAW, Stephen in Springfield. As far as the peeing contest, you are a 1.5 S units higher than Bob, Shaun. So I think most of that 400 watts is going in the ground to keep the bugs warm, is kind of what it sounds like to me. I just got back literally 3 hours ago from my trip to Texas for a security conference that I went to. Made 14 contacts along the way. That was good on HF, mostly POTAs. They were, of course, happy to get responses, and that did some of the other Whiskey 6 stations for Route 66. Just wasn't a lot of those out there during the day. I couldn't take in everything with me at night in the hotel and I didn't operate while I was there, mostly because I didn't want my stuff on my car, because I was in, the downtown area of Dallas, and I didn't want to come back, one morning and all my windows are smashed and my antennas and radios are missing, so I had to kind of disassemble things while I was there, but it was good overall, some good contacts. Also participated in a 2-meter net in Tulsa. That was rather interesting. They definitely have a lot of hams that check in on their 2-meter nets, but that's also a big population center, so it's to be expected. And that I think they are a little bit crazier than we are here. I didn't tell that to them, but I definitely think that they're a little bit crazier. So other than that, good here. Hope to get some radio stuff done this weekend. I have tomorrow off. Might also do some Whiskey 6 Romeo work, possibly on 10 meters, because 10 meters, since it's getting towards fall, 10 meters is opening back up. And that, so there'll be some action on there and that. So that'll be it for me. I will say 73 and send it back to net. So this is N2SAW, back to net.
All right, well, yeah, it sounds like you had quite the adventure there. I'm glad you made it back safe. And 5-9, sounding great over here in Aurora. And yeah, I'm glad you came back with everything attached to the vehicle still. All right, Steve, catch you later. Next on the list is KE0MAD, Rich in Mount Vernon. How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. Hello, everybody. Wes and out there, everybody on the net. Doing pretty good. Sitting here in the shack. Upgrading my antenna rotor boxes. So I'm going to put up a couple of new towers here in the not too distant future, hopefully before this winter. So really looking forward to that and getting some antennas actually up in the air instead of 20 feet up. But anyway, that's about all I've got for the net. 7-3, everybody. KB0RHA.
All right, Rich. Yeah, if you need any help with that 9700 to get get our repeater put in on the DR memories, just let me know. I'll help you any way I can. Sounding good. 5-9 over here in Aurora. Thanks for checking in. Next on the list is KE0WRU, Bob in Golden City. How you doing, Bob?
Oh, doing pretty good, Shaun. I thought about calling you up Tuesday morning. I was sitting down there at Purdy there at the convenience store, broke down. A little hose we placed on the truck last year decided to blow out, dump old antifreeze out. But anyway, it could have been worse. Enjoying the weather. It's getting nice. Been doing a little radioing, not much, but anyway, I guess that's about it, and I'm hoping Alan comes in here, KC0SNN. He was going to get on, but I haven't heard him since. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Thanks for running the net, and I'll look for you up there at Steamer-Rama. We're going to be up there Saturday, so keep your eyes out for me. I'll give her back to you there, Shaun. KE0WRU.
All right, Bob. Yeah, well, I've never seen you, so I don't know what I'm looking for. Hopefully I don't got to put my sunglasses on.
Well, you'll see this real ugly fat boy with two beautiful women, a young one and an older one, and his son-in-law. How's that sound?
Well, I can promise you, fat boy ain't got nothing on me. But, yeah, look forward to seeing you, Bob. And, sounding good. 5'8" to 5'9" over here in Aurora. And, yeah, look forward to seeing you. There's one on the list here. I don't know if it was, an accidental check-in, but, Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. Is there a Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra out there? All right, I didn't think so. All right, I'm gonna wait to call on Marvin. I'll call on him when I start swinging the beam. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins that would like to check into the Thursday night W0 OAR 146.460 Simplex Net? Please call now.
KC0SNN. A0 RWD. Kilo 0 Romeo Whiskey Delta.
All right. KC0SNN, Alan, over there by Carl Junction Way. How you doing, Alan?
Oh, we're doing just fine there. So, yeah, I've been sitting there listening, Bob, so you just ain't been paying attention. But anyway, yeah, I've heard a few of them out there, but not many of them. A lot of static with a lot of them there. So, anyway, there's something in between me and them, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for picking me up there, and we'll let you carry on.
All right, Alan. About a 5 and 6 signal. Hear you pretty good. A little bit of static, but not bad. Just on the omnidirectional. So, definitely sounding good this way. Thanks for the check-in. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to turn my headphones down and move on down to K0RWD. I'm turning the headphones down. How you doing, Ron?
Doing just fine. We had, I got some work that I needed to get done, but sure was a nice day over here. So I'll just say 7 3s, K0 RWD.
Yeah, very good, Ron. You planning on coming out to the Steam show this weekend?
I don't know if I'll be able to get there, but I'll just have to see.
Okay, no big deal. All right, Ron, thanks for checking in. 5'9" plus over here in Aurora. Do we have any more check-ins before I start swinging the beam around? Please call now.
And 2SAW recheck.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Hey, just wanted to mention, since I was talking 10 meters, I left 10 meters FT8 running since it's going to be near impossible to get voice this time of night. And I just made a contact with Nauru Island out in the Pacific. If anyone wants that contact, I reached them pretty easily without using too much power, and that just running barefoot. But yeah, it's grid square RI39, and it's Nauru, according to Wikipedia, because I'm like, I have no clue what that even is. The call sign there is C21TS, just in case anyone likes exotic contacts and is set up for FT8s. Back to net and to SAW.
All right. Yeah, that's Nauru, yeah. Yeah, talked to them a couple times on voice, but yeah, not very often. Yeah, I may get on there afterwards and try to make contact with them. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, no problem. 73.
All right. Do we have any more over-the-air check-ins before I start running the beam around? Please call. Okay, I'm going to switch over to beam. Be right back. All right, this is KE0MAD with the OARS Amateur Radio Society's Thursday night Simplex Net. I'm pointed to the southeast. Do we have anybody around the southeast, like down around Branson, on down into Arkansas, that would like to check in? Please call now. All right, I'm going to give it one more time. Do we have anybody to the southeast that'd like to check into the Thursday night Simplex Net? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm pointed up to the east-northeast. I'm looking for KF0KUA. Bob over there in Springfield. You got a better copy on me now? Well, Bob, if that was you, I have a worse copy now than I did before, and I switched back to the Omni while you were talking. If that's you, and it was even worse. So, I don't know, band switched around or something.
Relay from N2SAW.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that was him. I picked him up that time without the noise, but yeah, even locally, the first time I was not able to pick him up at all. He was just all static, but he was coming through just pretty weak in that. So that's kind of the status of him, N2SAW.
All right, well, I heard him the first time around. I heard his call sign and everything, so Bob, we're going to show you as checked in. Not a very good copy tonight, though. Maybe we can catch you next week. KF0KUA from KU0MAD. Do we have any more over there check-ins while I'm pointed to the northeast? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm pointed to the north and just slightly to the west over towards Stockton Lake. Try and pick up N0MLP. Marvin, how are you doing?
Hey, Shaun, doing good. Nice hearing everybody out there. Been picking up N2SAW out here about a S1 pretty reliably, so station's doing good up this way. Thank you for running the net. Really appreciate it. And yeah, sounding good up here even on the Omni. I got you about an S4 or so on the Omni, and of course you're pegging the meter on the beam there. So, but yeah, glad to be here. Glad I could check in, and looks like it's gonna be a good net. And we'll send it back to you, Shaun. Appreciate it. 73.
All right, Marvin. Yeah, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I got about an S2, maybe a little over an S2 with no preamp, but with the preamp, you're up there pretty good, and I hear you, no problem, good and clear. All right, thanks for checking in. Do we have anybody else from the around Stockton area? While I got the beam pointed to the northeast, please, or northwest, please call now. All right, nothing heard. I got it swung around to the west-northwest, about 300 degrees over there towards Carthage and in that area down there. So let's see if we can pick up, who was that there? I got to find the call sign. KF0NQH. Jared, you still around?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I hear you a little better now. How you doing? Having a good week so far?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, Jared, Jared, you got a good signal coming. You got just as strong a signal coming in as Marvin. You just don't have any audio to back your signal up. Your audio's real low. I'm just having a hard time pulling you out because of the low audio. I don't know if that's something you can bump up now, or maybe just get closer to the microphone. But you got the same, like I said, same signal report as Marvin. You got about 2 to 3 S units, no preamp, and you're about 5 to 7 with the preamp. All right, well, I definitely heard you in there, and I can hear you in there. It's just, it's a rough copy with the low audio. Maybe I don't know what kind of radio we got, but maybe you can look and see if there's a mic gain setting in the menu and bump that up a couple notches. It'll definitely help carry the signal a little better. So 7-3 to you, KF0NQH from KE0MAD and the Thursday Night Simplex Net. Do we have anybody else around Joplin or anybody in that direction that'd like to check in? Please call now.
K0WRU recheck.
K0WRU, Bob, recheck. Go ahead.
Yeah, that guy there, Jared, I didn't catch what his call sign was. I had a real strong signal on him up here. I mean, he was getting me all the way across. Just like you said, low audio of it. What's his call sign? I need to catch that because I go to Carthage a lot. I might encounter him.
Yeah, that's KF0NQH, Jared.
KF0NQH?
Yep, November, Quebec Hotel.
He got his license right about the same time my daughter did.
Yep, so yeah, you may run into him sometime. All right, Bob, catch you later.
Okay, K0WRU, and Jared, if you heard me there, I'll try to catch you one of these days when I'm in Carthage, if I can.
Alright, good. Recheck.
Rechecking, go ahead.
Until I was there, radio mic here. Hey, Jared, sounding pretty good over here in Aurora there. This is Bob.
Well, Bob, I can hear you.
Roger. Like Shaun said, just need your audio up a little bit. That's all. You'll be in good shape. KA0RM Aurora.
All right. Do we have any more check-ins to the northwest? Please call now. What about Dave down there in Stillwell, Oklahoma? You around, Dave? K0MAD. Nope, nothing heard. All right, well, I'm pointed now down towards Rogers and Springdale and all that area down in Arkansas. Anybody from around that area would like to check in, please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm back on the omnidirectional, and we'll wrap this thing up. Do we have any more last-minute check-ins or any more announcements to interest of amateur radio? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. 16 check-ins, including myself, and hopefully we can see some people up there at the Steamerama this Saturday. We'll be setting a station up. Anybody that wants to operate the radio is more than welcome to come operate it. We'll be operating the club call sign, Whiskey Zero Oscar Alpha Romeo. So if there's nothing else, we'll close the net. 16 check-ins. I thank everybody for checking in. This is K0MAD, and I'll return the frequency to amateur use.
N0MLP, KA0RM.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob. Got a light copy on you, but you're coming in.
Let me bring swing the beam around on your footer. Is that coming better?
Yeah, you went up about 4 or 5 S units there.
That should have been better right there. I'm right on you. You sound all right now?
Oh, yeah, you're S7.
Roger. Okay. Well, tell Callista we got the water bottles wrapped.
Okay, Roger. What do you have to do? The packing tape?
Packing tape, we just put on the label before we took it off the label and cut it to edge and wrapped around there. Worked good.
Awesome, good deal. That ought to look good.
Yeah, a lot of work though. I tell Mom we're gonna have to have Callista make some up to do that to start with.
Yeah, I mean we could probably just cover the whole sheet and have them, then just cut them and put them on.
Okay. Well, have you got any tape that wide?
Well, no, it didn't have to be, strip by strip, but I've laminated a lot of stuff that way.
Roger. What do you think of them new banners we got?
Hey, them look good. Them look real good.
Yeah, you got all the cards cut?
I'm getting ready to send them to the printer here in just a bit, actually.
Roger. Well, we got people up there that wanting them already. I was Zach up there checked things out up there this morning, and he said he got people that's not hams. They're wanting it because of the collectability.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool.